Hi everyone, welcome back to Doll and Twink. It's Pisces season, so that means you need to give me all the attention. Thank you. How are you, Frederic?
I saw someone tweet out. I'm good. I saw someone tweet out like it's Pisces season, so you know. No, she was like, I was wondering why everyone was playing the victim lately. Oh, it's Pisces season. Did you paint one arm?
Yeah, I was too lazy to do that. Also, I started doing the nails on this one, and then I was like, no.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
This will be the extended cut where they get the details on that.
No, you look great.
Thank you.
She has 4 labias.
No, literally,
About to be 5 labias.
I'm giving
right,
fish.
right.
Literally. Feeling like fresh tilapia.
So today we're gonna judge the Rusical episode.
We're not judging.
The sound of
Rusic. We're just. I mean, you might judge it because I know you have opinions about Rusicals. But yeah, episode 7, Sound of Rusic.
What is your opinion on Plasma being like so? She's like, I'm doing the lead.
I mean, do it, girl.
I think that's cunt.
I think it's pussy, to be that confident, but also, girl, if you flop, which I did not see really happening, it would have been really bad. She probably would have went home if she flopped, because she wanted it so bad. But no, I enjoyed her energy of wanting it. Yeah. Do I think the drama was fun? I was a little gagged that Morphe wanted the lead, but maybe she just really wants to stand out.
Yeah, because I don't think she's been. I think she's on a similar.
She's kind of
safe
floating.
Or high only.
Yeah, she's had I think some top placements over Tsunami.
Yeah, Tsunami broke the world record.
Yeah, crazy. She's the new Jan to see, which is insane. But Tsunami's not complaining.
Jan was at least high.
Yeah, you don't really see Tsunami complaining though. She's living for it.
Did I say Jan or Tsunami just then?
Yeah. Jan.
Oh, okay, good.
So yeah, they put them in teams. How do you feel about Q, Tsunami, and Plane going around the workroom and stirring the pot?
I saw a tweet that was they think they're doing what Bob, Thorgy, and Acid were doing.
So true.
And they were not doing.
The way I forgot about that, but that was everything when they did that.
I don't remember. We can go straight to the Rusical. I don't remember that group that much.
Oh yeah, we'll get into that. We'll talk about that because this I don't think the judging was fully correct this week.
Yeah,
I thought the previous week was a little off, but this week especially, I was like, oh.
No, I think
okay.
The last
3 episodes
or 4 have been kind of weird
since the girl group. There's been things that could have been
since
judged.
Amanda, right?
Yeah,
since Amanda
went home. Because I would say before that it was pretty fair for the most part.
Yeah. What's your opinion on musicals? Or I should say Rusicals.
They're not my favorite challenge by any means. I'm not a big musical person, so I don't Live. I will say I feel like they've been getting better and better in recent years. This one, for example, being really good. This to me could have been a non-elimination episode, and it could have just been only top placements and a top 2 lip sync.
That's fair, yeah.
But yeah, that's just my tea on it. I thought this one was really good. It's one of probably the best ones.
Yeah, this season in general is one of the best.
This season's really good. It just sucks that the production is pushing and forcing things because the cast is already so strong that I don't think they need to do that. No. I think they'll get the same outcome either way, Yeah. So, but yeah, I thought this was really good. I'm not gonna lie. I lived.
I like musicals. I hate musicals.
I fear you just hate theater people.
Well, I grew up with them. I was in those friend groups and I can tolerate it. What I can't do is whoever writes these ones, Moulin Rouge, half of the songs were literally RuPaul songs, but in a different tone. They were just sung differently. I'm what does this have to do with? What did this have to do with the Sound of Music? Actually,
yeah, I know that this one had. It was
barely.
It was for Tsunami, Q, and Plane. Do you remember their song? It was a redone version of something they've done in the past, but now I'm totally forgetting what it was.
They always call back to previous. I personally don't like it when they
in a previous season.
I personally don't like it when they're like, when on season 18 they'll keep talking about walking that fucking duck. Like I got over it on season 15 after the third time.
That's fair. That's fair.
I got over Ivy Winters after the third time. Willow Pill after
Willow
the third
Pill.
time. Like I just don't like the phrases.
I went back recently and I rewatched that, like that sound, that music one, like that top 5 track on RuPaul. And I did not realize that Willow wrote in Willow Pill into her lyrics.
Exactly.
I was like, I mean, it was smart because RuPaul lives for it. Because it's a RuPaul thing. Like, I don't think Willow actually, like, likes it. I don't think she cares, but...
No, I don't think she ever liked it.
But yeah.
She'll be like, oh, this is me now. Okay.
Please.
I'll roll with it.
But yeah, I thought this one was one of the better ones for sure.
No, it was good.
I'm
just a hater first.
Do you want to talk about runways and then... Because I don't think we need to talk about every performance per se.
No, I think we can do the runways with the performances together.
Okay.
Because frankly, this musical, it was so... I don't remember them being this long.
This one was really long. It was also very plasma heavy.
Yeah.
I don't know how they... episode.
In what world is that fair? Like, of course, Morphine... I would want the lead too. It's like, that is literally the most camera time.
You want to be either in Plasma's role or you want to be Megami, Dawn, and Nymphia. Because those three also had like a lot of moments.
Yeah, they were with Plasma.
Like. So...
like Saphira's role.
Yeah, Saphira had a big role. I would say Tsunami... Plain, Morphine, and Maya had the like smallest roles.
Yeah.
So
no, they were never gonna win.
Yeah. So this week was it what
I
was
Can Buy Myself Flowers.
Was that what the theme of the runway was? Was that what it was called?
Yeah.
Or oh wow, they really did. So first up we have Saphira. Gooned. There's nothing to even say about this. It's perfect. And knowing that she took off 2 of the flower petals because she couldn't fit on the fucking runway. I saw someone tweet, they're like, I want a documentary on how Saphira packed for Drag Race. And I would like to see
I would have like, I don't know, after you do the runway, I'd be like, excuse me, can I bring the rest out?
No, literally, like, also, like, why didn't they just have, they could have just, like, had her,
gone, like, sideways for it.
They could have had her, like, walk on with like and have her turn with all the petals, then remove them and get her through and put the petals back. You know what I mean? Like they could have done some editing magic for her. Like I think that's a little stupid. But no, this look is so crazy.
It's still a great look. You can clearly see where the 2 are missing.
But like it doesn't make it look bad.
Now that you look at it. No.
It's
when I didn't know,
good.
I didn't notice.
No, I didn't know. Like it was just gaggy.
Yeah, I'm seeing like pickle. I'm seeing radish salad. I'm seeing Demogorgon. I'm seeing
it's
those characters from Digimon.
I'm like, we're halfway through the season. I'm like, what else is she gonna wear on the runway? Like after a certain episode, is it just gonna be a bra and panty because she has no room?
Well, I'm wondering what her finale will look with her like for this on this runway would be.
Literally, no, bra like what her finale looks gonna be gaggy. But no, this is a goons. This is one of the top looks of the week for sure.
Yes.
Like no complaints.
Okay, what'd you feel about her Mother Superior?
Oh, I lived. My favorite parts were in her performance were when she like would shush Plasma. That was so funny. Like, and she just did it so well. She was giving the character's face and no, like for me, she was really high this week. Like she was my second choice for winner.
I love when they were like, this role just screams Saphira. I'm like, I wonder why, because it says superior.
Also, like,
the name too.
mother, duh.
It's almost like it was written for... Do you think they write these? They probably write them all for, like, the queens before the show starts, right?
They probably write a few. I feel like there's, like, some that are, like, more
They write
crafted.
The leads, and then the Morphine Megami roles are just whoever's left.
No, yeah, I would say that this felt more catered to her, though, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Not love.
Yeah, love. Next up, we have Plasma. My favorite look she's worn so far.
Definitely.
It's
the best her makeup has
I
looked.
also want to say, like, I don't think there is a bad look on this runway. Like, I think this is one of the
Not at
best
all.
runways we've had this week, like, so far this season. Everyone was so strong. Like, it was just stunning. Like, you could probably
Yeah.
nitpick, but, like, for the most part, they're all great.
Oh, if you want to nitpick, no necklace.
Yeah, or, like, bigger earring.
What is this trend?
I think if she
no
would have had a bigger
necklaces?
earring, or, like, an earring that droops. Sorry, I shouldn't have used that word. An earring that
You know I'm
hangs.
triggered.
I think it would have been better, but I still think this is, like, beautiful because I think,
Oh,
like,
it's
the
beautiful.
proportion of the hat, like, kind of balances out the necklace.
Yeah. I just personally am anti no necklace.
It's fair. What do you think about me right now?
You know what I would? You don't have it, but, like, you know the clear fishing wire, and they put pearls on it, so it looks like they're dripping.
Yeah.
That would work for you.
Yeah, I just didn't want anything.
I mean, like red carpet.
I didn't want
red
anything
carpet,
to block
though.
my labias.
No, that's fair. But I mean, like, you know how many girls on the red carpet just don't anymore?
Yeah.
Like, what? Either way.
Yeah, we see it off Drag Race too. It's crazy. But yeah, this is. I worry for her in the future episodes because she can only go down from here, I fear. I feel like she'll do good in
statistically.
I feel
statistically, whoever wins the musical never wins the show.
Yeah, but some of them have been top 4, so.
Yeah, they can get to the top 4.
What do you think of her performance?
Actually, it was great.
Yeah.
The wig was
rotted.
A little scary.
Wig was rotted, but overall she did really well. She definitely was the glue of the musical too.
Yeah. I mean, she was everywhere. Like,
yeah, but I think she helped keep the other girls together.
I can't believe how much of a lead that was compared to, like, other musicals.
No, like, it was almost like, girl, get off the screen.
Very main character syndrome.
Can we see the other girls?
Yeah.
But no, I loved.
No, she deserves it. Mm-hmm. Like the what's it called? The gradient on the ruffles too at the bottom.
Beautiful.
Sorry, not the ruffle, the tulle.
Beautiful. I love the tulle. Mm-hmm. It's so pretty. I also just love these, like, yellows. So pretty.
Yeah. I thought it was sunflowers at first. I was, like, about to scream, but I was like, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Still beautiful.
Do you want to introduce our next queen?
Next up is our favorite queen.
Your favorite.
Is she anyone's? I will stop. You know what? She doesn't deserve that. She doesn't deserve it.
Stop. But it's
we have Q.
I want to start by saying I don't think this is objectively a bad look.
It's great. However,
we've seen, like, stuff like this before, and it doesn't help that in the same day on UK versus the World we saw Le Grand Dame, like, that literally serve and
unfortunate.
Eat. But then also, we've seen Onyx Unleashed on España do this.
We've seen Evie oddly.
We've seen Evie do it.
Granted, Evie's wasn't
that crazy.
Good.
But Onyx is, like, this is the first time we've seen it with, like, flowers. And I don't know, for me, there's just, like, something off. Maybe it's because
I'll tell you.
Maybe it's because she's, like, actually just in a normal shoe and she's not, like, raised up like the other ones.
I don't think that's the problem. I think it's the other ones, even all three, like, Le Grand Dame's was a creature. You know. Onyx's was also a monster. Evie's was spikes and monster-esque. Yeah. This
reptilian.
Is just like in my head it kind of gives, like, oh, I saw this on Drag Race and it's cool.
It's giving.
Let me work on it for a runway.
It's giving Trixie's All-Stars flower look if she had long arms. Do you see it?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think this is objectively bad. If we're gonna nitpick though, I hate the plain panty and the corset.
I hate the makeup too. When they said she was,
the makeup is so
gorgeous,
flat.
I was like, what?
I also don't like the weird.
There's no contour this time.
I wish it would have just been, like, a flower headpiece, like some sort of, like, shaped flower headpiece, because the weird, like, hair stragglies, like,
it's giving baby.
It's giving weird, like, baby. It's giving not baby hairs. Sticky bangs.
No, I mean, like,
it's giving sticky bangs.
I just mean, like, child, like a newborn baby that has, like, a headband on them.
That too.
With flowers.
But yeah,
either way, we're haters.
Call me a hater. I did not live.
I never said I wasn't a hater. I'm a hater
I thought it
first.
was cool at first, but the more I looked at it and the more I keep looking at it, I dislike things about it. So.
And that's fair.
Yeah.
And you have every right.
What do you think about her performance?
No, it was not good.
I don't think it was bad. I just don't think she should have been in the top. I thought there was. We'll get into who I thought it should have been in the top instead of her.
I don't think she should have been praised for doing, as Megami said, what choreo.
Can we talk about that insert of confessional in the critiques?
Has that ever happened?
Never done that before.
For the first time in Drag Race.
The production team really hates RuPaul or really does not like Q because they fucking.
Or they just laughed at Megami with the nerve.
Maybe true. I thought Megami ate with that confessional because I agree.
No, that was great.
I agree. I don't think for what she was doing, it wasn't like groundbreaking. It wasn't gaggy. Like it was a safe performance.
Also, remember what I said about her lip?
Stop.
How it's an 8 tilted.
Yes.
Perfectly.
Stop.
That was constantly during the
Rusical. I will say her makeup in the Rusical
was very pretty.
Very pretty. I don't like how she went from that to this though. I was like, oh, can we like adjust the pink? I thought she looked great in the Rusical. I just don't think she was a top performance. And that's just tea. So.
The sleeve thing carried her.
100%. The shawl.
Yeah, the shawl. Sorry.
The shawl.
What's a shawl?
Next up we have our banana queen, Nymphia. Nymphia was barely in this episode. Was also wearing yellow. But she's still gagged.
She found a way to put yellow in again. I love that she will. I wish to see no runway with that. Actually, no.
Did you see how she made this?
Yeah, it was brilliant.
It's everything. No.
I just realized her pussy runway wasn't red or yellow.
Yeah. I will say also loved this, but when the little leaves came out, like where her hands are, I was like, oh, this is perfection. I love this look. The headpiece gives me very like Marc Jacobs-esque perfume bottle.
Yeah, Daisy.
Love it.
She said one of her inspo was Pikmin too. I saw it. Love it.
See that too. No, this look is so cool. It's so editorial. It's so runway. Like we're gonna see this shit on a runway.
Yeah, I love the shape.
Do you know if she was inspired by a specific runway?
No, I just saw her mood board. It was Pikmin, and I didn't see like any other like references on that.
Well, we're probably gonna see it on a runway now, so
yeah. And she made it herself. So
love.
Work.
Yeah, I think she's made like almost everything. Which can we talk about that? Like, why are we only talking about Q making all her stuff when like all these girls are like making their own shit?
Well, because she doesn't make that her personality.
That's true. What do you think of Nymphia's performance?
It was safe.
Yeah.
I thought
it was funny. It was a funny role.
Yeah, like the parts that she had were fun.
Yeah, it was very safe.
But yeah, it's just she wasn't gonna win no matter what with that role.
I think it was very clear that she wasn't gonna win because she had no confessionals, no screen time.
That too.
People online are saying that she didn't know her words, but like I didn't really.
I look back.
So...
I didn't see it that badly, or they edited it out great.
Yeah, but no, I thought the runway definitely makes her higher on my list this week, but the performance was very safe. So
yeah, it's okay. She can be safe.
I goon.
We goon. Do you want to introduce the next one?
Yeah, next up, this is one of my favorite runways of the season so far.
This gives you.
This is so pussy. Me and Dawn are just, I feel like we just relate though. So yeah, next up is Dawn. This is just, this runway, like the blue with the red, the blue going into a different blue, but then the red accent, like.
I don't know why I want to say like somehow Alice in Wonderland something.
I like see Alice in Wonderland. I don't
know why I want to say it.
Oh yeah, like it's giving like
it's just I think it's
very twisted Alice in Wonderland. Very twisted. No, I love this. I think it's so cool. I love her like different makeup. Also, I know damn well she didn't put an elf ear on because of Michelle, but I wish she would have because this one I feel like deserved an elf ear.
It does.
And I'm just like, Michelle, can you just shut it? No,
because her ear is just like plain there now.
Yeah, and I don't know if I feel like she like had them on and then took them off. You know?
Yeah. I wish the ear was painted the same color as her skin.
Or like all black.
Yeah, just get rid of it.
Yeah. But no, I think this looks great. I think it's really cool. I love the dress.
Mm-hmm.
It was a fun take on the theme because I feel like a lot of the flower runways have been very positive, and like bright and happy, and hers is a little more like tragic and sad. So,
No, I live.
No, I goon.
This gives, it's the Syndra skin, withered rose.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Very withered rose vibes.
Yes. And as for her performance, she was also with Nymphia.
Mm-hmm.
I still think it was just safe.
I think
like,
Dawn was the strongest in that group.
Yeah.
I thought she had the most personality and like, but yeah,
She knew her lines.
I feel like you could argue Dawn as a top 3 spot.
Let me see.
Just because I thought she was really like doing fun things and unique things.
Well, who were the top 3?
Saphira, Q, and Plasma.
Oh, Plasma, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, I think Saphira and Plasma, no doubt, top placements. I do think Dawn maybe could have taken Q's spot. I don't think she would have won, but I think Dawn, because then it would have been, I guess then it wouldn't have been people from every group, but like technically Plasma wasn't in Dawn's group, so.
If I still want Hugh in the top because it was so funny to see her stare like this when Plasma won.
Please.
They immediately cut to Q. I was like, thank you.
No, like, also, like, we wouldn't have got that Megami confessional. But if, like, if
exactly.
I was judging, I do think I would have put Dawn in the top.
That's fair.
Over Q.
That's fair.
But yeah, loved,
I don't know which way I'd go.
Loved Dawn this week.
Okay. Next up, we have Tsunami Muse. I looked at this look longer, and I do like it more than what I initially thought.
I wish.
Do you hate it more?
No, I don't hate it. It is one of the weaker ones for me this week. I wish.
Yeah.
I really wish that, like, instead of like this upside down bouquet, I wish she would have cut the dress into like a really high cut leotard and then did like maybe a boot in that same like cellophane and then put flowers like either coming out of the like the leotard and out of the boot.
Oh, you're saying
something.
Not upside down, just be a bouquet. Right side
yeah,
up.
I don't think she needed to be an upside down bouquet. I also hate the fabric that she uses, like on the bottom of the
which
dress.
One?
The like colorful one. I just think it's ugly. What do you think of it?
I think this idea could easily go on a runway sometime.
I think it's a great idea.
Someone's gonna take this idea.
I didn't like the execution, and that's why I'm like saying how I would change it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I think it's okay. The thing is, if you literally take this image and flip it, the illusion is way better.
I see what you mean.
But the problem is, what's the point of it being upside down?
That's exactly what I mean. Like, I don't understand.
So that's a fair critique.
I do love like this like red. I think I'm gonna call it cellophane. I don't think it's cellophane.
It was that's what she said.
Is it? Because it looks so cool, like on this garment. Like I just love it. I love her hair. The
thing is though, like the cellophane on a bouquet is like it's not just there; it's wrapped around.
Yeah, if she would have had it tied as like a bow,
like and wrapped herself around.
Yeah, I think if it would have like came around and like somehow tied and then like popped back down, I think it would have been really cool.
I feel like she could have done a little bit Vivian for the veil runway where she just like covers her face around. I know it's dangerous with cellophane, but like you know,
or like had it come over like halfway.
Yeah, like wrap your arms around too, and just like literally be the bouquet.
Yeah, that could have been really cool. But yeah.
But it's okay. I'll still goon.
I will give it a safe goon. Because I do see the vision. I don't think she needs, I see here she has a long earring though. So
I don't like that though. I don't like the earring. Do you like the earring?
I like the earring more than a small earring with no necklace.
Do you like this earring in general though? Right.
And indeed it
was. Next up is Maya. I'll say this is one of her best.
This is definitely one of her best. I just hate the wig. Can she put this wig away?
True.
She's worn it. I don't know if she's worn it more than 2 times, but she wore it on the Pussycat Go-Go runway.
She wore in the mini challenge. Oh no, that was not that. Never mind. Maybe she has.
And I just don't like how like fresh out of the bag it is. Like I just wish it was more like styled. That's all I just don't. That's the only thing I don't like about it.
I just don't think this is a good wig on like 90% of people.
100%. But it doesn't help that it's not
So,
styled.
yeah.
Besides the wig though, I think she looks great. I think she looks beautiful. You get
No, she looks
Rose.
beautiful.
Yeah, I don't really have any like complaints. She has a
I am
necklace.
curious why they did flowers again. They've done flowers so many times.
I think that it's just a fun category to do, and there's so many ways you can interpret it. I think if she could lose anything, honestly,
the necklace.
No, the headpiece. I think she could do.
Like
I think she could do like a different wig, like some sort of updo moment, and get rid of the headpiece because she has the big roses on her arms, and the roses on the dress. I think it would.
Yeah.
I think it could like allow a different moment for her. You know what I mean?
That's fair. I like headpieces, so I don't mind it. I don't like chunky necklaces that are like so.
Oh, so now you don't like the necklace?
Drag. Well, a different one, something that's less covers your whole neck.
Well,
because you need to hide the breastplate, you know.
That's fair. Is she
I don't
wearing
like
a
ones that
breastplate?
look like. No, but like I don't like ones that look like they are trying to hide breastplates. Like that's what you would, you know what I mean?
When I get my boobs done, I'm just gonna wear chunky necklaces all the
thick
time
ass
to make it look like I have a breastplate on.
Yeah, I don't think they look good on anyone. It's like so thick.
Yeah, I don't think this is a bad look.
No, it's still good.
It's still good.
I don't think I can say gone to any of them.
No, I don't think there's any gones this week.
Which is great.
What did you think of her performance?
I will say I think she should have gotten more credit for being able to troop through blind.
No, like
for a second.
Personally, I was like,
that's impressive.
When they like gave her negative critiques for that, I was like, she literally was like still doing what she needed to do.
Yeah,
I was like, why are we being so picky about this?
I don't know. To me, whenever I've been critiqued in piano and any performances, being able to continue on with no like indication that you messed up,
also like
without recognizing it, is impressive.
That putting her in the bottom, but when the week prior, when Plasma kept fucking with her fucking scarf on the runway, she was safe. Like, we need to be a little fair. Obviously, different challenge, but it's the same thing. And Maya pushed through, and you couldn't see it phase her.
Yeah.
One, because you can't really see her face.
I will say Maya was not as. There was one part where like they end and like Saphir's in the center. Maya's fully behind her head, or like behind her arm. I noticed it when I watched it again. It was really bad. They didn't even emphasize it, which was I was confused. I was like, she got hidden behind the nun costume.
Yeah.
And she was like trying to walk around. She couldn't. I was like,
please.
So sorry, girl. Yeah. I do think she deserves bottom, but I don't think that critique was fair about messing up.
Yeah, I can agree with you.
She shouldn't have gotten kudos for that.
Yeah, I can agree with you on that.
We love you, Maya, for that.
Yeah.
I laughed.
No, it made me giggle, and I was like, damn, like it didn't faze her at all, and she's still doing what she needed to do. Oh. Next up we have our newly eliminated queen, Megami. What do you think of her runway?
One of her best.
Yeah, I love this. I think it's really pretty. I love the concept. I love like are those like her hydrangeas coming out of her bustles on the side?
I think they look like it.
I think they're hydrangeas. No, I wish.
I love the bride idea.
I kind of wish they could have like. Yeah, the beginning was a little rough.
Girl, I don't know what was going on.
I wish the hydrangeas like more like it was like bigger hips and there was like even more coming out. I think that'd be so cool.
I wish if they like dangled a little bit more, like where like if like you attached fishing wire, made it look like they were falling off.
That would have been so cool.
Or like down the leg.
Yeah.
Either way, still a great look.
Yeah, she still looks amazing. Yeah, I don't have any.
So as for her critiques, aside from the runway one, which what we already saw, what do you think she's doing the same shtick every time that Michelle's saying?
I think Michelle's just saying she has like one face, which I don't necessarily think is true. But
I'm
also,
like, I think it's because those eyebrows.
But also, I feel like
Michelle's
there's like
I can't unsee mad.
I feel like there's other girls that do the same face and don't emote.
Yeah, we can say Tsunami, we can say Mai, we can say
Q,
Plasma. Well,
no, Plasma. I would say Plasma.
Hers is at least improving.
Oh, are you talking about the makeup or like how they express themselves? I'm talking about how they express themselves.
Oh, they're saying the expression?
I think she's talking about expression.
I don't think whatever Megami does will help because her eyebrows are already like matte.
I agree. I also don't think
Michelle sees that and she's like, you're giving mad every time.
Yeah, I just think they had to like say stuff to get her out. Personally, I don't think anyone should have went home this week.
Yeah, that was a very random critique to me.
It was so random.
Because then you look at her past makeup looks, like, yeah, I hated the Staten Island fairy girl, but it was still bloody makeup, and like, yeah, it's just the only similar thing is her eyebrows. And I guess people don't like that.
Well, and also, like, if it is about the mug and not about expression, let the girls have a stamped mug. Like, let's be fair, because if you're gonna come for Megami for having the same mug, Morphine's mug is the same, Dawn's mug is almost the same, Saphira's mug is almost the same every time. Like, you gotta be fair. Like, if that is what they're actually critiquing, it's just not fair.
I think Michelle's just I'm in my head, I'm like, I don't think Michelle can see past the eyebrows, because I'll get to the lip sync. I couldn't. We'll get to lip sync, but still a good look.
Yeah.
And in the performance, she was safe. Terrible.
She was fine. It was okay.
Everyone did good. Like,
yeah, it wasn't a bad. Yeah. Next up we have Plain Jane with her little like Rapunzel moment.
In my Selkie dress that I gave you.
No, it's giving very Selkie dress. I don't hate this runway. I think it's fun. I do like kind of want to see something like more extravagant on her. I understand her name's Plain Jane, but that doesn't mean she needs to be plain every time.
Yeah, I'd say compared to the rest, this is like
the most
a little safe.
Yeah, because if you really look at it, it's a dress with flowers on it, with only like flowers right here.
There's not a lot of flowers on the dress.
Like the most cool thing about this is the hair. And I loved how long the hair was. Loved how long it was. It was so smart. Do you think if she was in the bottom too, she would have like jump roped it?
She better.
That would have been so pussy.
Or I would have had her take scissors.
Yeah, literally. But yeah, I thought this runway was safe. It's definitely one of the weaker ones for me this week. In terms of like stacked up against the other competitors.
But as itself, it's still a good look.
Yeah, no, she still looks great. What do you think about her?
I will say though, no, the makeup part when she was doing her mug in the workroom.
She does her mug so weird.
I've never seen eyeshadow. So if she wants to talk about, I've never seen corset add fat to someone. I've never seen eyebrows so oatmeal-y and eyeshadow so unblended, but somehow work in the end. Cause what was going on in that workroom?
Yeah, I don't know. When they were putting her in the workroom, I was like, what the fuck is going on?
I was like, that is actually really... She fixed it, but I was like, I don't know how you fixed it.
Yeah, it was weird. It was a weird moment. What do you think of her performance?
Still, like, it was... Once again, those roles weren't, like, really important. I didn't see her much, but, like... She did, but she was good when she did stuff.
Yeah. Did we even talk about Tsunami's performance?
No, because those two were very forgettable to me.
I literally don't even remember. Like, I know that
they got
just
overshadowed by Q
around.
Fully,
and even Q wasn't even that gaggy. Oh. But yeah, they were safe. They were safe roles.
They're safe.
Yeah. Do you want to move on to the last diva?
Yes.
Morphine like the drug. Right.
Morphine left Dion. In a hippie jumpsuit. I will also say this is like what I think about planes as well, like compared to the rest.
It's basic.
It's not
well, that's the tea.
As good. Yeah, it is a little basic.
I think the hair, once again, the hair is the coolest thing about this look. Also when the judges pointed out the no lining in the sleeves, I like couldn't stop staring at it. Yeah. Especially because it's not even the fact that there's just no lining, it's you can see the design through the fabric. Them.
Yeah.
So it's like, ooh.
I also don't think sunflowers work for...
They're so big on her forehead.
I just meant choose a different flower that matches your jumpsuit.
That's fair. Flowers. Maybe like daisies and some sort of smaller yellow or orange flower. That being said, I still think she looks beautiful. Is it safe compared to some of the other ones? Yes.
Now for the Rusical, her performance.
I thought she gagged in the performance. I was like confused.
I looked at it again. Low. She did have more moments.
Personally, like you could have swapped out her low placement with Tsunami are playing here, because I thought I thought Morphine.
I would have said Tsunami would have been in the.
I thought Morphine.
I thought she was low.
Was giving, like, she was giving drama. She was giving like attitude. So I was really surprised when she was low, because I liked her performance.
Yeah. Do you agree with the winner?
Yeah.
Can you believe she has like the
first
two solo wins?
First 2 solo wins, yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird. I did not
Good for
see
her,
it as
though.
her, but work.
I'm excited that like I'm warming up to Plasma more. So I'm excited.
Yeah, I really like Plasma. I just sometimes it's a little too theater. Like when she talks, I'm like, can we bring it down a bit?
Yeah.
Like, can we
bring
like,
it down
talk
a little
about
notch, Miss Bass. That's how she talks.
Can we talk about some other things, please?
Yeah.
Like Dawn this week was us. Like that was me to Plasma.
Yeah.
And
everyone says she's talkative. Like,
yeah. I could see that, because before the season started airing, I was watching like the interviews and the press week, and at first Plasma was really annoying because she was talking over some of the girls. I think some of the girls are just quiet though.
Yeah. Nymphia this week.
Maya.
Gone.
Like a lot of them are just quiet, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Do you agree with the bottom 2?
I guess I mean, Tsunami would have been low for me. I don't know if I can put her as, I don't know. Maybe I don't.
Personally, I thought Megami was safe.
Yeah, maybe I would have put Megami
but
safe.
I think it's also like
bottom.
I don't know who I would necessarily put in her place. I just don't think anyone should have gone home this week.
Yeah, this is actually pretty hard.
Like, it's just a good episode, and that's what they're saying.
I think I would have had to put Tsunami in bottom 2.
In all Megami. The posts, like the what you packin', like Michelle was being like, no one was bad. Then why'd you send someone home?
No, I'm not over. If I was Mirage, I would not go back on what you're packing, or I would call Michelle out. Why did you say not one word?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is?
Do you think she heard it though?
Oh,
she probably didn't hear it. Because I'm pretty sure.
Either way, it's not fucking fair.
I think what you packing is filmed during the season's filmed.
Yeah, so they're not after the episode airs, which is stupid.
Yeah.
Either way, though. We go to what a way for Miley Cyrus to not be on this episode too.
Yeah, I mean, I hate that song.
I like the song.
Do
you hate it because it's so popular? Or is it
partially that? Maybe I just also like. It's kind of just boring. I never really like fell in love with it.
That's fair.
The lip sync though.
What are your opinions?
So, I've learned some things about the reason why Maya took off her shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently,
bringing the church.
But also I think it's a reference to like Miley.
She does take off her shoes, yeah, in the music video.
So, originally I thought Megami won the lip sync. I liked Megami's performance. That's also I didn't like the song, so I didn't know that it was supposed to be like a happy song. So I'll say that I think Maya won. Now my opinions have been changed.
Me knowing the song going into it, when Megami said like it's a sad song, I was like, girl, Miley dances and is happy in this.
Like, yeah. That being said,
she's straight up like doing stupid shit.
I don't think Megami's performance was bad. Because like we see people interpret songs different all the time. Yeah, personally,
I think the way she interpreted it, she was doing it good in the way she interpreted
100%.
It, which was like sad. I will say it doesn't matter like how she emotes, like her eyebrows really don't do her justice, because it's always like I felt like
I was seeing different emotion.
I can see like the sadness.
Yeah.
But like I'm curious on how, if she had a brow that wasn't straight, how it would work.
That's fair. What do you think about
Maya,
the penguin slide?
I lived because I bet she was like, if I can't flip, what do I want to do that will gag?
I was just like, oh wow, girl.
And also like how? Because like there's like ridges in between the stage, so that has to hurt.
Also, like,
that
her
isn't your breastplate.
dress doesn't. It's not just a fabric. Like, it has like
Yeah,
she has like
somehow that dress
corset.
didn't like rip or
Yeah,
like.
I don't fucking know.
Penguin Slide did gag me a little though.
Yeah, that would
I
make
don't
me a
think.
little giggle. Personally, I didn't like that the shoes came off, but I think the reason I don't like that is because looking at it in a form of Drag Race, girls removing outfits, taking wigs off,
Is an
wigs
automatic.
coming off, shoes coming off, or taking shoes off has always been looked at poorly by RuPaul.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's the reason I didn't like it, is because it felt unfair that she was going by when many girls in the past haven't had that chance, and there's been a couple moments we've had good lip syncs from other people. That being said, I do think Maya sold the song more.
Yeah,
now
I think
that I know about the song.
Of all the girls who've taken off shoes, she is the one who did it
the best
after the shoes take off.
100%. I wish she maybe.
Do I think she could do what she did
in a shoe
with shoes on? I think most of the things she did, she could do.
100%. They might have come off during the penguin slide, but like, who cares?
Yeah, you know, that would have been fun if she takes it all like off and then paint. That's it. That's
Please.
Her last thing.
Yeah, I
think it would have been funny.
When she took the shoes off originally, I was very worried that she was going to take her whole outfit off. And I was like, oh, girl, you're going home.
Mm-hmm.
Because that would have been, I think that would have put it over the edge of like, oh, you're going home. Because she took off like the chunky like arm pieces and the headpiece, which is fair. Because that shit's heavy and it's going to be in the way. But yeah, I do agree that Maya won.
Yeah.
It was sad to see Megami go though.
Yeah, I know we like Megami because she cosplays.
Yeah, I also just
I wish she brought more of her cosplay stuff on the. Maybe she didn't.
I don't think she can, because like
you're right.
You can't like do characters. I mean, that's like why Dakota Schiffer on UK4 like her Pokemon runway isn't like.
It was very.
It's interpreted.
It was the hat. Yeah.
So.
It was the headphones only.
But yeah, that's.
And then the puffer.
That's why Megami doesn't have her cosplays.
Me.
What do you think about Untucked?
Do you want to start?
I know that there was drama, but I don't remember what it was. That's why I asked you first.
Please. I also forgot. You know what? I'm gonna cut here, Frederic, and we're gonna actually watch it because I want to have a fair.
I know that
reaction.
like people were being like, "Oh my god!"
Did we watch it? We watched it, right?
Yeah, I was like, I know Tsunami was like, "Oh my god, it's another week of Tsunami's afters, 7 episodes of being safe."
And then, I swear, Plane does something.
I know there was drama. I know.
Oh, Edie,
please
come to me, girl. I need you, girl. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah, so...
I'll bring up the Tsunami thing first. Okay, let's cut back in here. So yeah, Untucked. Tsunami was announced safe again. So she talks about how she's been safe 7 times in a row. I
don't know what Tsunami's afters means.
It means that she's running Untucked, bitch.
Oh,
because she's in Untucked the whole time every week, so she's claiming it as her own. I'm taking it as that.
Okay.
But yeah, and then what happened?
So Megami brings up Q's choreo, and then Dawn was like, "No, because she did nothing," and then Q goes, "Wait, don't say I did nothing, girl." Because I did do something. And then Dawn was like, "You're right. I shouldn't have said nothing. That was bad."
Yeah, I was like, Dawn backtracking so
I was like, don't
quick.
apologize. No.
Yeah. Personally, Megami still correct.
Yeah.
Because...
And then Plane also said, oh no, you keep going.
If you look at every other group besides Q's group, they had actual choreo.
Yeah.
So.
And people were like, what do you find choreography? And I was like, if we want to Google the sequence of steps and movements in dance.
Mm-hmm.
Walking isn't dancing.
For me, maybe Q's performance was choreographed. But she could have very easily walked
off
of it and it would have been fine. You know? So.
And then Plain also said, and like if she said this about Maya, like if you're not gonna have like a big personality, like go home.
Oh yeah.
What is your opinion on that? I would say for Drag Race that makes sense. In general, no, obviously, like introverts exist.
Yeah, I would say I understand for a Drag Race point of view, like wanting a big personality, but also like I feel like we've had queens in the past that don't have the biggest personality, but they make up for it in other things, whether it be dancing, runway. So like I don't.
And Maya definitely makes up for that in
100%.
her performance.
Like she's just.
But
quiet.
I don't think Plain recognizes that historically, every girl who is either big or not white who has a big personality gets immediately hated on. Mistress.
100%.
Silky.
Eureka.
Raja. Eureka.
Don't joke about that.
Don't joke about that.
I mean, like, yeah, like it's just that is how it is.
So, yeah, like I think you need a personality for Drag Race so they can give you something. But
well,
I think
also too, even if we don't want to look at like the big girls, like Vixen, for example.
Yeah. Like, no, that's why it's like you don't have to be if you're big or you're black or just not white.
Yeah, especially the black queens. If they're more talkative or loud, a lot of people interpret it as aggressive or too much or mean, and it's a big part of the fandom.
Yeah, but for Plain it's shady and funny.
Yeah, for Plain to say that feels very like
about Maya is very.
It gives.
I don't think she's understanding. If Vixen was there, she would have said, "I don't think you're understanding the context of you saying
100%. It gives ignorant in that sense because you're not aware of how other people like would interpret that.
Also, I like that Maya's I don't like Maya's so quiet in terms of like, the acting challenges, but like actually no, I still think she was funny in the fucking. Now I'm mad again because I'm remembering the Saturday Night Live thing.
The one episode I thought she should have been the top. Like,
yeah, she was funny. But like the fact that she makes up for her confessionals so much for like being quiet
for me
and being a great performer is impressive.
For me, I don't feel like she's like that quiet. So like
no.
Especially like
I think she has just a quietish voice.
Also like maybe they're just like not putting her on the screen as much either.
Yeah, because she doesn't want to give them stuff.
Yeah,
maybe she and her. I feel like most big girls now, or like anyone who knows like you could be lumped in with the Eurekas and all of them.
Yeah.
They know to like and be careful.
Yeah, which is really fucking rotted that they.
Meanwhile, Plain's like.
It's sad that they have to even do that because it's just like not.
Yeah.
Fair.
It's not fair.
And
because then you lose screen time.
Yeah, it's just sad because it's like we live in a fandom that if they do say stuff, especially to their white fave, we see how that turns out. Yeah. Their skinny fave.
Yeah, I am learning though how Plain works, like in her mind, because of that context of her doing ballroom, and then being kicked out because they found out he was gay. I was like, are there?
She wasn't.
What is the percentage?
She wasn't kicked out. She quit ballroom.
Oh, I thought they said they found out he was gay.
No, she quit because people were making assumptions and like Plain didn't want it to want people to think that kind of thing. So
yeah, I mean, I also like when she talked about her background, like having strict Russian parents. I was like, I'm not here to Plain did it, okay, not me, but like how some Russian teachers, they are like very hard. I had a Russian piano teacher. She got me together. Did she traumatize me a little? Yeah. But she got me together.
Yeah.
So I can see why Plain's very like, she looks at things very if you're not the best, you're terrible.
I can see that as well, but also too like
calm down, girl. These are not your parents.
Yeah, when also you can't always use that as like an excuse in a way. I'm not saying she is using it as an excuse, but in the sense of like you're not in that space anymore, especially on Drag Race.
You're also an adult.
100%. I mean, isn't she like? I'm pretty sure she is one of the younger queens of the season.
24.
Yeah, I believe she's 24 or 25 now, but
yeah. And Plasma's being the youngest. Gag.
When she paints one of the oldest.
Well, she acts like one of the oldest.
It's because she just knows all like old shit, so it ages her. Well, a lot of her references are old. It's no Reed.
I like how no, it's the way we reference old is like not even like 1600s. It's like
1990.
Like yeah, like.
But yes, and indeed it
I mean,
was.
Mistress seems old to me too. The fact that Mistress is the same age as Sugar and Spice,
crazy,
and her daughters,
crazy
and amazing.
Yeah.
What do you think about the next episode of Snatch Game? The previews they
Snatch
gave us?
Game. I'm scared for Nymphia, but also either
pray for you, girl.
No, literally. Either they're trying to fake us out and she's gonna win, or she's gonna be in the bottom.
I genuinely think she's gonna do bad.
I don't think she will go home though.
No, they can't send her home.
If they send her home, I will be gagged. I'll be like, oh.
I really hope though that they don't put her as low and then save her when she deserves to be in bottom. I would hope they're fair.
Prefer that she lip syncs.
I'd rather her be judged fairly.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I always want fair judging, but like also we don't know, like there could be other like 3 other girls that place terribly in the Snatch Game.
Yeah. So. I just looked it up. Do you know the amount of Asian queens who've been sent home during Snatch Game?
Is it under over 10?
Oh, not that bad. It's 6.
Okay. I was gonna guess like 5.
But the amount of Asian queens who do badly during Snatch Game is definitely over 10.
Yeah, 100%. But like also do like many of them do badly, or is it edited badly?
No, I think they genuinely do badly.
That's fair. Some of them do, for sure. I think there's been a couple
Matrix
that I've been
or Matrix. Oh.
Oh.
Gia Gunn. Nail Tech.
Yeah. Who did Gia do on season 6?
She didn't make it there.
I thought she was on Snatch Game.
Wait. No, I'm pretty sure no. I think she went home pretty early.
You might be right. I feel like I remember her in Snatch Game, but maybe I'm making that up.
Because that's another thing. The amount of Asian queens who can't make it to Snatch Game is also...
Yeah, it's a high number, which is really...
Oh, Gia did make it. Yeah. She was Kim. Oh.
Oh, yeah. It was bad.
Wait. No, Gia went home both on Snatch Game. Oh.
Is that a first?
She holds a record.
I feel like that's a record. I don't think there's been... There maybe is like one other girl who's been eliminated on both Snatch Games that she's been on. I don't know.
Well, Mayhem holds the record for not being able to make it to Snatch Game and compete 3 times, which iconic. Diva.
She also,
the way I know these random ass.
She also has the record of being in the bottom twice in 2 talent shows.
I love those tweets that's like, if I had a nickel for every, or whatever they say, for every time someone blinks,
if I had a nickel for every time,
which is weird.
If I had a nickel for every time that Mayhem was in the bottom in the talent show on RuPaul's Drag Race, I would have 2 nickels.
And forgot her lines.
That's weird.
But it's also weird that it happened twice.
Yeah.
No, it's not much, but it's weird that it happened twice. That's what she says.
No, I'm excited for this Snatch Game. I feel like it's gonna be a good one. For the most part.
Yeah, who do you think is gonna... Who's your top 2, you would think?
I definitely think Saphira. I think Saphira might win Snatch Game.
Okay, Samira from League.
My top 2 is probably... I'm gonna say top 3. Saphira, Plasma, and Plain.
Yeah, I think Plain's gonna do well.
I think Plain will do well.
I think she plays a Russian girl, I think.
That's what I've seen, yeah. And I think Plasma will do well if she does one of her, like, queens in her repertoire.
Her old bitches.
I don't want to say it, but you said it, so.
Well, she's already done some on the runway, so I'm like, girl, you're running out.
Yeah.
Oh, who do you think will be bottom?
My 3 low placements, Maya, maybe Dawn, and Morphine.
I'm gonna say I think Morphine will I'm gonna say Nymphia, Dawn, or Nymphia, Q, because I want her to... Actually, no. If she's high again, great. Maya, maybe Tsunami.
Oh yeah, I could see Tsunami. I kind of forgot about Tsunami. I'm sorry.
Because I told you it's coming up somehow. Because it's 6 weeks in a row.
She's either gonna win or she's gonna go home soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let me change mine. I think it will be Maya, Morphine, and Tsunami.
Work.
Maybe Nymphia. Yeah. We hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode.
Let us know if you disagree.
Or you agree.
I'll fight.
Don't act like you
No,
read
I don't
the
care if you
comments.
agree. I don't care if you agree. I want to fight.
Yeah.
I just came here to fight.
I just want to know if people agree that this could have been a non-elimination episode.
I think a lot of people
would, a lot of people would agree with that. But yeah.
Everyone did. I would never say someone did badly, actually, this episode.
Yeah, I don't think anyone deserves to go home.
That being said,
I don't say that a lot.
wore a panty.
So. Oh, clock that tea.
The way.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.